All right, so this is an exercise on review of clauses, which includes our independent and our dependent clauses. So if we look at the example here, we have one independent clause because her basket was filled. I'm going to cross out with the vegetables. And then afterwards, that she was carrying to a friend. That would be dependent clause. And that's why it is 1-1. All right, if we look at number one, three children were playing basketball. That is one independent clause. And I have who lived next door. This is actually my dependent adjective clause. So I'm going to write adjective modifying the three children. So I have one dependent clause. All right, and number two, the pumpkin bread that her friend had baked was delicious. My independent clause is the pumpkin bread was delicious. And again, I have a relative pronoun that her friend had baked. That is modifying bread, the antecedent. So this is an adjective clause. So that means I also have one dependent clause. All right. And number three, June is a month. I have one independent clause and I have when, which is a relative adverb. When many couples marry, that is an adjective clause modifying a month. So that is one dependent clause. For number four, I have while. So while is a subordinator. If you remember what a subordinator is, it starts a dependent adverbial clause. So while the other girls played bridge, pardon me, that is my dependent adverbial clause. Jan, which is my subject, Jan studied chemistry. So I also have one independent and one dependent. So all of these sentences with one independent clause and one dependent, or it could be two dependent. Either way, when you have one independent plus one or more dependent clauses, that is a complex sentence. All right. And that is it.